Shine Divine, my friends. Welcome to today's video where my purpose is to bring you encouraging and inspiring messages from the divine. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm really excited to get started. Today we are doing a pick a card reading. So if you want to take some time to feel out each of the different cards in front of you, tune in to the energy and just see which one you are more drawn to today. The crystals are there just to help in case you need a little bit more of a connection instead of just the backs of the cards. So go ahead, take some time, feel out each of the different cards, ask your guides to point you in the direction of which one you should choose. And the timestamps for each of the messages will be listed below. Shine Divine. Welcome to those of you that picked card number 1. You guys also picked the rose quartz, beautiful stone. Alright, so let's just jump into it and see what the card is that you picked for today. Soulmates, you guys picked card number 41, which is Soulmates. How lovely, with adorable little penguins just cuddling with one another. So right off the bat, this reading is full of love. For some of you, it's a romantic love that you have already been in. It's a rebirth of that. It's a rejuvenation. It's leaning into the intimacy of that already solid foundation relationship that you have. For some of you, it's a brand new, it's the soulmate you've been waiting for. That energy is on the horizon for you. This is confirmation for you. Don't lose hope. It is on its way. It is coming. And for some of you, this is more of like a familial or friendship type of love. There's definitely love in the air. It's definitely, and it can come up in any sort of relationship. I'm also getting a really strong vibe for some of you that this is a child, either a child that is not yet born yet or that's recently born, but this child energy is coming in very strongly. There's a soul bond, there's a soul connection, someone that you have had past lives with. It's coming through very strongly. So for some of you, that's going to resonate more with, obviously, than others, but there's definitely a baby child energy that's coming through very strongly, and just know that it's so full of love, and this is really exciting. What a positive way to start this video. You guys have picked such a lovely card. I'm really excited for you guys. Let's pull some more cards and see what other messages there are for us in regards to this soulmate energy that's coming in very strongly. For some of you, I'm also getting that this is a connection this is a specific message to you from someone that's passed on that was a soulmate to you. It doesn't even have to be like a romantic soulmate. It could be any type of soulmate, but they are no longer here. And they are with you on the other side. They're looking out for you. You're never alone. They're always there. That needed to be said. Whoever that's for, just know they came through very strongly in that regard. The Sun. Plans that work out perfectly. Amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations. Gratitude for the blessings of life. Yeah, you guys, this is such a positive, lovely energy that's coming in right now. Princess of Summer, a new relationship or emotional experience, invitations to social events, a compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. There is definitely some type of new connection that's coming through. For some of you, like I said, you already know the person and it's going to be a rebirth of that. But for a lot of you, it's a brand new experience. It's someone new that's going to be a brand new energy that you are just, it kind of takes you by surprise. 2 of Winter. Indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. For some of you, the reason this soulmate energy hasn't quite come in yet is because you are stuck in that indecision of who you think you should be with versus who you actually desire to be with. You know, there's a lot of times when society's projections have been put upon us and these ideals and everything, and for some of you it's really important to like let that go and really listen to yourself and who it is that you actually desire. There is no right or wrong, and for you, that's really what's preventing this soulmate energy from coming in. Also, the other thing with this one is don't be afraid to go out and socialize. Take up the invitations. When someone invites you out, go, because that's how you're going to meet this new energy, right? It's really going to be the way to go about it. They're not just going to show up on your front door. I'm feeling though, for some of you, it really is a matter of not really knowing. Like, for some of you, you have such a desire to be with someone, to have a partner, to have a best friend, whatever type of relationship it is you're looking for, but you're not really sure what they're like or what kind of person they are. And Spirit says that's okay, but in order to like help that energy come in, you have to be more in tune with your own desires. So it's okay to not know exactly what they're going to look like, exactly what kind of job they have, how much money they have. Like, none of that's really important. But what's important is being in tune with like what makes you feel good, what makes you feel secure and in yourself, like most authentically, and having that be the reflection of the person you're desiring. I feel like there's a message there for some of you that you are focusing too much on like the aspects of things that don't really matter, when really it's how this person makes you feel that's most important, and how you can make them feel, and have it be this equal, reciprocal energy exchange between the two of you. Because if you're putting this person, whoever it might be, even if you don't know them, but the idea of them up on this pedestal, then you're like losing the frequency. You guys aren't matched up. If you're putting them up here and viewing yourself down here, you're not matched up. You need to view yourself as equals. When you're thinking about them, view them as your equals so that your frequencies match up, so that you can be brought together easier and quicker and in the right time. All right, so the magical unicorns say curiosity. Start a project related to something you're curious about. I also feel like this is more of that message of some of you who are maybe focusing more on certain aspects of a person that don't really matter, like the way they look or the job they have or whatever that may be, and be more curious about other things that could be seen as attractive in a person. Expand your interests in another person. What another person could be like, I should say. Change. The changes that you're going through are positive. Well, I would hope so. You're bringing in your soulmate. No, but that is a very positive, encouraging message to knowing that regardless of what's going on right now, what's happening is helping to like bring in this soulmate energy for you. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. relax until then. It's going to happen in divine timing. This is also a good card about dreams. You know, pay attention to your dreams. They will inspire you to take action to help bring this soulmate energy in even more. And just be yourself. When it comes to your soulmate, that really is the best way to go about it. You're a great person. Enjoy being yourself. How cute. Okay. But this soulmate energy is on its way in, and it really is important to just be yourself. When you're trying to attract someone, you don't want to put on a facade, because you're not going to be able to maintain that. You're not going to attract someone based on who you actually are. It seems like common sense, but it's so easy to like put on a mask when we're meeting new people in hopes that it's what that person wants, but really your soulmate is interested in just who you are. Alrighty, so we've got health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I also feel like for some of you, this soulmate energy that's coming in is going to be very healing for you. It's really important to work on healing before you get into a relationship. But there's this thing that I see sometimes where people are like, you have to be your full healed self before you meet your soulmate. And it's like, let's be real. The majority of people in relationships aren't healed. Like, healing is a constant process. And there's actually a lot of healing that can only take place when you are in connection with other people, whether that's romance or friendship or family. We need people. Like, we need that connection to bring about certain healing within us. And so for some of you, I would say a lot of you, this soulmate energy is really going to inspire a healing energy within you. And you're going to inspire that in them. There's something that the two of you together is meant to heal equally. And it's really beautiful. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. There's also going to be a sense of freedom within this new relationship, or this rejuvenation of a current relationship where you just feel free. This person is going to help liberate you. And it's not to say that you can't have that freedom now. I mean, as a single person, you have lots of freedom, but there's going to be a very freeing experience of finding that soulmate energy that's just going to help you understand that just being exactly as you are in every moment is okay. And actually, you will find someone that delights in you and delights in those moments. Okay, and then we're coming back to the indecision. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. This is reiterating that indecision that we're talking about. For some of you, you just aren't totally sure what you're looking for. And it's okay, because a good part of life and living in general is to try new things and see what it is that you connect with. But Spirit is encouraging you to maybe take some time, use that curiosity that you have to think about the other possibilities of what could make you happy, what could bring you that happiness, bring that freedom, bring that health outside of this smaller box that maybe you're only looking in, because you're kind of stuck in this this is the only kind of person I want to be with, when really your soulmate is a little bit different and way better. So definitely don't be afraid to be open-minded, be curious about all different kinds of people, and you might be surprised at just who comes along in your life to help, spice things up. Let's pull a couple more of these. I guess we'll go with that one. Oh, goodness. Okay. This is really exciting, though. Some of you are about to really come into a beautiful time of a brand new love, a rejuvenation of a love that you already have. It's going to be very healing, very freeing for you. It's going to be something that you've really been waiting for, but it's really important to be yourself. Don't try and act and be someone else, because you deserve to be loved for exactly as you are, the way that the divine loves you. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good company or a good person or company to work for. King of Autumn. Yeah, someone compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted, someone that knows themselves and is ready to know another person. Nine of Winter. Unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. This is where a lot of you have been stuck, especially with this like indecision. You're feeling stuck and abandoned, and like you're not meant to have this soulmate love. It's not in the cards for you, but the truth is it is. If you were drawn to card number 1, without a doubt, this soulmate energy is for you. It's on its way. Awakening. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in action. Some of you really are struggling with this, just being yourself. You've been told maybe one too many times by other people that you're too much, or you're too this or too that, or not enough. And it's just not true. It's just not meant. Those aren't the right people, you know. This soulmate is going to love you for who you are. Just be yourself and trust that that is coming in. Queen of Autumn. Be practical with respect to how you proceed. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Meeting someone who can help make your dreams come true. King of Autumn, Queen of Autumn, regardless of your gender or the gender that you're attracted to, we're all good here. But these two coming out together, this is you and your soulmate coming in to be that king and queen, those partners, that royalty. You guys are going to be so freeing and so healing for one another. Big positive change. Two of Autumn. Bring fun into everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. Don't be afraid to get out there. Be social. Go to the things that you're invited to. If you're not invited to things, go invite yourself. Go, search for things in your town, your city. Get out there and socialize, because that soulmate is waiting for you. And don't forget that, when you're thinking about this soulmate that you're wanting to draw in, and you're viewing them above you on a pedestal, you're seeing them as this amazing person. That's great. Don't get me wrong, it's good to have, high standards, but you need to be viewing yourself as an equal to that person. Otherwise, your frequencies are going to be mismatched, and it's going to be harder to pull them in. So really make sure that you are working on just being yourself, trusting that you are good just as you are deserving just as you are, and you are an equal to this person that you are bringing in. That way, you guys can meet up and match up faster than if you are out of sync with them, out of alignment. Overall, guys, this is so exciting for you. Right off the bat, soulmate energy, it's on its way in. For those of you that have already found your soulmate, just wait. There is a brand new, rejuvenating time for the both of you. There's going to be a lot of healing. You guys are going to have a lot of fun. And I would also say that for those of you that are already in your soulmate relationships, go out and socialize too. That was another part of this for those that are waiting for their soulmate to come in. But I think for you guys, it's also important to get out and socialize. It's good to be homebodies and just hang out with the two of you, but getting out and interacting with others as a couple is going to help you guys ignite that fire again. Even if you were to get out and spend time away from each other for just a little bit, then coming back together, it's going to be even better. And I don't mean like separating necessarily. I just mean like for a night out. Go for a night out and then come back and be together. You know, it's going to help bring about that like fresh soulmate energy. I'm really excited for you guys. This is so fun. This was a really great first card to do. I'm excited for you guys. Let me know how it goes. And yeah, thanks for being here. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine. Welcome card number 2. I'm so glad that you guys are here. You guys chose the one with the clear quartz. Alright, let's jump in and see what your message is. Time for a nap. Some of you are a little sleepy. Okay, so for the majority of you, you guys are very busy people. You've got so much stuff going on constantly. You are booked and busy, which is fine. Don't get me wrong. A lot of you are leaders, your mothers, your fathers. You are students and you work and you know, you've got all this other stuff. Some of you are working multiple jobs, taking care of multiple people. Some of you are by yourself, but because you're by yourself, you've got to do all of these things because you're the only one to do them. All of you are coming from being very, very busy. Some of you, I feel, are very stressed because of how busy you are. Some of you aren't sleeping great, and Spirit needs you to calm down. Not in like a calm down, you're fine, but as like help calm down. Take a moment, pause, rest, because rest is so important for you. It is so important. And I know some of you, the minute I turned this over and read the message to you, you rolled your eyes because you're like, I don't have the time. There's no time to take a nap. But Spirit is saying you have to. You have to make it a priority to take some time for yourself. It does not have to be a full day, but it does need to be quality. It needs to be quality. You need to set the intention to purposefully slow down. Take some deep breaths. And if it's the type of thing where you really don't have any time, like at all, then you need to start thinking about, pick out something that happens multiple times throughout your day to take some deep breaths every time you do that thing, whatever it may be. Maybe every time you go to get a glass of water, you're taking some deep breaths as you're filling up your water thing, whatever, I don't know. Or every time that you get in your car to go to the next thing, you are taking time in that moment to slow down your breathing, slow down your thoughts, and using that time to rest. Now for others of you, you do have the time to rest. You do, you just might not be making it a priority, or more often than not, you just don't believe that you deserve to take the time to rest. And Spirit is saying, like, Spirit understands. There's no shame in this. There's no shame in doing what you have to do to survive. There's no shame in that. And Spirit knows that, obviously. But Spirit is looking out for your whole well-being, and they know that it's really important that you take that time for yourself. You deserve it. You deserve to take that time. So let's pull some more cards and see what other messages there are for those of you that are just very booked and busy. You are very booked and busy. I'm also getting the sense that for some of you, slowing down feels scary because then all the thoughts come. And that's understandable. But if that's like, if that resonates with you, it's even more reason to work on slowing yourself down. Maybe sitting with those thoughts. Maybe there's something in there that you really need to address, process, work through that's going to improve you in the long run. So let's see. 5 of Summer. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Yes, just like I was saying, for some of you, slowing down is scary. It's uncomfortable. You're worried that slowing down means you're going to stop and you're never going to get back up. But Spirit is here to tell you and encourage you, it's so beneficial to take that time to rest. And if you are struggling with some type of, like, you're worried about if you slow down, you're going to be bombarded with different thoughts, try and listen to some, like, vibrational music or some type of, like, positive, uplifting music that you enjoy, and focus more on that. But take the time to really listen to it and do your deep breathing. Deep breathing is so good for the nervous system to help you relax in the moment. You can also, there are some people that are so hesitant and resistant to doing meditation because they have an idea of what meditation is, but meditation can be so many different things. You can be active and meditate. The big important thing to remember with meditation is that you are slowing your breath, focusing on the breath while you're doing whatever it is that you're doing, which is why it's great to do while you're driving. Also helps cut down on the road rage for some of you. 10 of summer, an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. Raising children wisely, people you can trust. Those of you who are running ragged because you are so busy taking care of everyone else, they will be okay if you take time for yourself. It will even improve their life if you take time. Prioritize getting your own rest. It's just going to help everyone. Your family will be okay. They will be. Your children will be fine. Your spouse will be fine. Your parents, whoever it is, they will be fine if you take a little bit of time for yourself to do something just for you. The world's not going to end. The Emperor. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. For some of you, it really is a time management thing where if you were able to put some time into get a little bit more organized, you would find that you do have pockets of time where you can prioritize your rest. Or even getting a little bit more organized, you'll find pockets of time to not only rest, but also spend quality time with others or put work into a project you've been neglecting or something like that. But I do think that for some of you, it is definitely a time management issue. I can relate. We've all been there, So taking the time to get organized is going to help you, like I said, find those pockets of time where at least one of those pockets of time you can rest. But I know it's really hard for some of you. I get it. And Spirit gets it, and there's no shame in it. Don't feel like you are a failure because you can't rest. That's not productive. And I'm also getting that, like, for some of you, taking the time to rest means that you're putting trust in someone other than yourself. And that is scary. Because you've only really ever relied on yourself. Spirit wants you to challenge that and challenge that you can trust in either another person to help maybe delegate somewhere or to just trust in the divine that you do get some time to rest. It's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just as you are. I really feel like for some of you, the reason you're so booked and busy is because you're trying to maintain some type of status or appearance or idea of who you're supposed to be. And there's nothing wrong with working hard to improve your life. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're working so hard, you're doing so many things that you're not giving yourself time to take a nap, Spirit doesn't want you to do that. It's not going to be beneficial for you in the long run. So it's okay to be different. It's okay to not live up to those standards that someone else has set for you or that you have set for you with this like false illusion that you're meant to be something that you're not. Like, it's okay to be exactly who you are. True. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. For some of you, if throughout this message you have been like, well, what about this? It is true. There is truth to that. But again, with this time management card, there is a way to find time to prioritize your rest. Because in the long run, you're just going to burn out. It's going to lead to burnout very soon. It's going to lead to burnout very soon. What you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. So this, I'm saying, very soon, if you don't take the time to rest, you're going to burn out. It will happen. But this is a positive card as well, especially because it's from the Magical Unicorns, saying that this time will present itself. If you're open to it, it will present itself. It will come in. You will find time. And it's okay to trust in the people around you, that they will do what they need to do to make sure that the world doesn't come crashing down while you go take a nap. Okay. So, let's see. Whoop. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Some of you have been very hard on yourself for feeling like you need to maintain this insane busy schedule, and you don't deserve to take this time for yourself, because again, if you slow down, then the world's gonna end. There's all this stuff that's gonna happen. There's this idea that like, if you want it done right, just do it yourself or whatever. And I feel like some of you get kind of stuck in that, where it's just easier. It's just easier if you do it. So you don't have to trust anyone. You don't have to trust anyone. And a part of that is like a judgment. You're making a judgment about their ability to do something. So you just take it all on. You take it all on. You're the one. You're going to do it all. But it's just, you don't have to. You deserve to rest and relax. Take time for yourself. And just see what comes out when you take that time for yourself. And you take time for yourself to use your imagination, to let those ideas flow in the moment while you are resting. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. For some of you, especially if you've been just ruminating on a problem, there's something you don't have the solution to, you've been trying to figure something out, and you just keep running into dead ends, you keep running into walls, you're spinning in circles. Really, what's going to help in that moment is taking time to let your imagination run wild, take the time to rest, clear your mind. That is when the solution is going to come to you. But you have to trust that you are good enough, you are worthy of taking that time to relax. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Again, with that judgment, some of you need to forgive yourself. Some of you need to work on letting go of any resentments, any feeling of like, well, if I don't do it, it's not going to get done. Because maybe that's true, maybe that is true. Maybe there needs to be some radical acceptance going on. But the truth is, the world is not going to end if you take some time for yourself. If you really truly feel like you can't take any time for yourself, then maybe reevaluate how you're spending all of your time. There's got to be time somewhere. That you can take just a little bit of time. But I really do feel like for a lot of you, it's more of just, you feel guilty. You feel guilty for taking time for yourself. Spirit doesn't want you to feel guilty. Spirit wants you to relax. And I'm sure that your family doesn't want you to feel guilty. Your family wants you to rest. Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. With that imagination card, amazing new ideas, they'll come about once you're able to surrender into the fact that you need to take some time to rest. Seven of Winter. There's a better choice. Not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. And again, for some of you, the reason you're so hesitant to take a break is because you're afraid of like what will come to you when you slow down and you're maybe running from something. And it's worth processing. It's worth looking into. Three of Spring. Plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good news to come. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Taking the time to rest, reevaluate your schedule, find the time, find the pockets of time where you can prioritize yourself. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Will guarantee success in the long run. Satisfaction from a job well done. It will come. Good things will come from being able to take this time to rest. You deserve it. You don't have to live up to some insane standard that either you have put on yourself or someone else has placed on you or society has placed on you. You don't have to live up to that. You are already good enough as you are. And part of that is loving yourself enough to rest. It's so important. Spirit wants you to know, take time for a nap. Treat yourself like a child. If a child is running rampant all day, you want them to take a nap. You want them to rest because you know how good it is for them, for their mind, for their body, for their spirit, for their emotions. You are that child for yourself. And it's so important to take the time to prioritize yourself. And I know, and I'm recognizing that for some of you, that is so hard. That is not an easy thing to do. You are so deeply loved by the divine. They want you to live your best life. They want you to feel it in your soul just how much you deserve to prioritize yourself. They want you to just rest. Just rest. Take some time for yourself. And it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay when you do. You are an amazing group of people. You keep the world running. You do. And because of that, you deserve to take time for yourself. Spirit wants to thank you for all that you do, because you don't get thanked enough for all that you do. But just know that you are seen by the divine fully. They see every little thing that you do for others, and they just want you to take some time to do those things for yourself. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really hope that you're able to find time to rest very soon. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine. Welcome to those of you that picked card number 3 with the purple grape agate, I think. I was going to double check before I started filming and I forgot. So I apologize if I don't say this right. I think it's called like a grape agate because of like the fact that it's got like that texture. It's very cool. It's a very, very unique stone. I love it. And I apologize that I didn't double check on what it's called. I've had it a long time. All right, so let's just get into it. Your message for today is blessed, number 22. Oh my goodness, you guys. This card is quite powerful. And especially with it being the number 22, with the colors, the vibes, the energy of it, you guys are coming into a very blessed time in your life. And it's very exciting. There is a lot to look forward to for you guys. So let's jump in. Let's pull some more cards. Get some more information on just what is coming in. But it's definitely a good card to be coming out. I just love that like this card is so purple and you guys picked a purple crystal. More synchronicities for you guys. I feel like you guys especially are in alignment compared to others. Not that you should be comparing yourself to others, but I'm saying that you guys especially are in alignment right now. You guys have been working really hard to either balance yourself out or just come into being more aligned with like your higher self, your true purpose. And Spirit is like, yes, like because of that alignment, because of that hard work, now you are going to be expecting this like blessed, these gifts coming in, these blessings coming in. There's definitely a lot of like abundance, and a lot of it is going to be so like unexpected. But it's because you've like found yourself in this like beautiful alignment. 3 of Autumn. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents. Yeah, you guys are on the like upswing. You guys, you've planted the seeds, you've watered them, you've tended to your garden, and now it's like things are sprouting. You are coming into a time of true abundance. The Chariot, success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. You guys, like I said, blessings upon blessings are heading your way because you have been working so hard. Things are just coming together, and I really, like, the image I see is just coming into alignment, each and every one of you. Whew, it's exciting. 4 of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out those who are less fortunate. Okay, so for some of you, the blessings, the abundance hasn't quite come in, and you're hearing this and you're like, oh, I can go wild. Well, just wait a little bit. Wait until, if it's financial, wait till the finances really start coming in. Don't forget about the less fortunate. It's always good to be charitable, always good to be generous. For the time being, just keep a lookout, but that time of like really having to like check your bank statements and stuff like that, that is coming to an end because this blessing card, that abundance, success is coming in very quickly for you. 10 of Spring, ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Again, you guys have done the hard work. That energy is over. And because of that hard work and all of the help that you've given to others and all of those responsibilities, like the hard part is over. And now what's coming in are these blessings, this success, and now you get to follow your passion. And if you are still feeling like maybe you don't feel this yet, you don't feel the alignment that you've done, you don't feel like your hard work is going to be paying off, you're still feeling this energy and this energy. You're still feeling like weighed down by the weight of your responsibilities. And if you are feeling that, just know it's okay to ask for help in the meantime. It's okay to be like, whew, I'm not there yet, but I'm excited. Keep your energy up. Know that this is on the horizon. This is headed your way. The hard work that you are in the middle of, some of you might not quite be there yet, but it's on the way for you. You are really going to be stepping into a time of great abundance. Keep the faith. It's coming. You will be coming into alignment to bring about these blessings. Forgive. It's time to let go of anger or blame. For some of you to really find this alignment, it's going to require you to just let go and practice some radical acceptance about how things have been and move on. Forgive, let it go. It doesn't mean that you have to continue to have someone in your life if it was a specific thing, but it is important to do some forgiving, and maybe that forgiveness is for yourself as well. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to what's coming in those real, few moments between being asleep and awake in the mornings. And there's a message there for you. Again, keep the faith. Try something new. You'll only know that you can do something if you try. If you are one of those people that's feeling really stuck in this 10 of Spring energy where you just feel weighed down by your responsibilities, it's time to try something different. The way you've been going about it, if there's just a little bit of I don't know what it's called in a gardening term, but where you aerate the soil, some of that needs to take place in your own life. You gotta aerate the soil to help bring in some new energy that's gonna bring you into alignment, to bring in those blessings, to bring in that abundance. Best friends, true friends stick together no matter what. Again, if you're stuck in this energy of being weighed down, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to reach out to those friends of yours, even just for moral support, even to just go out and do something fun for a little while, to try something new. And again, keep the faith that this blessed energy, this alignment is on the way. Keep the faith. Success is on the way. The Chariot is all about movement and, taking you from how things used to be into a brand new energy. You're coming into alignment. You will start to see these blessings, and it's really exciting. So let's pull some more cards and get some more information about this abundance that's coming in. You guys are divinely blessed, really coming into a time of alignment. Even those of you that don't quite feel it yet, it's coming, don't worry. Okay, I love this. Some of you are in a bit of denial, thinking that this alignment's never going to happen. This hard work is never going to pay off. You're never going to get these blessings. You've heard this time and time again. You're in denial about it, right? I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. The time for this denial, we're done with it. We don't do denial anymore. We are no longer going to deny ourselves this abundance. We are no longer believing that it's never going to happen. Because if you keep believing that it's never going to happen, it's never going to happen. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. It's also important to be grateful for the things that you do have. even before this abundance comes in, because there's always something to be grateful for. And when you are of the frequency of gratitude, it's easier to bring in even more things to be grateful for. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. For some of you, this blessing is a blessing of good health. And I can relate to how hard it is to, not be in good health, and just you're trying so hard to get somewhere to where you're feeling better. And the hard work that you've been putting in, so is the healing. The healing is coming in. And you are going to be letting go of the denial. This is the Death card. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. You are putting an end to this energy, this denial energy, this being outweighed by all of your responsibilities and believing, oh man, it's never going to happen. I hear this all the time, but it's never going to happen. We're putting an end to that. And you are learning that endings are merely a beginning. And you are blessed. You are coming into alignment in a time full of abundance, full of good health, full of friends, trying new things. Movement is in process. You are in a time of transition into a beautiful time of alignment, where blessings upon blessings are coming in. You will have the opportunity to be generous, to help others. And until then, keep the faith. We're not doing the denial anymore. You're no longer denying yourself success. We're not doing that anymore. We're done with that. We're done with it. We're done with it. We're done with it. Moving forward from right now on, we are in a vibration of gratitude. We are in a vibration of trying new things. We are in the vibration of movement into good health and abundance. And I want to go back to this real quick. Follow your passion. Follow the things that spark passion within you. That's going to help bring you more into alignment. Blessings are on their way. Don't lose hope. I know for some of you, you feel like you've been stuck a really long time. Don't lose hope. You're so close. You are so close. It's going to be here. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Be safe, be well. I hope you find ways to enjoy your life. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Shine divine.